Welcome back to another video. I'm currently at home and I thought of bringing you this exclusive tour of our farm back at home. This is in Ukambani. I hope you're gonna enjoy this video. If you are a new viewer in this channel, karibu sana, and please consider to subscribe on our channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for all the support. This video shows how farming is carried out in Ukambani. I know most of you they think that Ukambani is such a dry place, but yes, we do farming and this is how we do it. So let's get into our video. It is during the rainy season and most farmers have grown crops. The major crop which is grown is maize. This is maize crops and we grow them in this way. And most of the farms, they consist of trees, and the trees are majorly fruit trees, that is mangoes or maybe orange trees. So here we go. Farmers basically have huge tracts of farm where they practice their farming. Watermelon also does very well in Ukambani. This part of the farm has been grown watermelon. In case you are salivating for the yummiest and sweetest fruits in the world, this place got you covered. You are unlikely to find other types of trees in Ukambani farms because most farmers they consider growing fruit trees because they are the most lucrative for them. Fruit farming is the gold of Ukambani region and it brings a lot of fortune to the farmers. Insufficient water supply is a major challenge to most of the farmers, but they are able to overcome this challenge by using boreholes when growing their crops. It takes approximately 5 years for the orange trees or mango trees to get to maturity, so patience is a key factor in fruit farming. Watermelon farming is usually done in barrows. There are usually terraces which divides various sections of the farm, and this also helps to prevent soil erosion whenever rain season comes. Here is me enjoying these yummy fruits and I can't get enough of them, guys. In case you're wondering where I got the knife to peel the orange, no guys, we don't do that. No slaying around. This is how we do it, guys. We only peel with our hands and we dive into the orange. That is it. This is just our typical village girl. Ukambani region receives two rain seasons, that is the April rains and the December rains. What you are seeing here is beans. These are beans, I think they are the Nyayo beans. Although beans, they don't do so much well in Ukambani, some farmers try to plant them. In case you come along our beautiful farm in Ukambani, just know that the farmer is ever hardworking. Maintaining young plants is not that much easy. It is usually a huge task, and many farmers, they usually prefer use of drip irrigation. Drip irrigation enables the farmer to conserve the little water they have, and it also effective in irrigating the plants. This is a fully mature orange plant. This is how it looks. It has a lot of branches and it also has a lot of fruits, as you can see. Farming can either be intercropped or not. Pumpkin farming also does so well in Ukambani. Bananas are also grown in this region. Growing bananas does very well in regions which have high water catchment, like down here there's a river and there's also a bowl down there. Pumpkin plants always grow as a vine. It can spread up to 20 to 30 feet, and it always spread along the fence or else along the terraces. Pawpaw trees also does so well in Ukambani region. These plants are known as cowpeas or bahazi in Swahili. In Ukambani, we don't usually have minchi. This is what we have. They are the minchi of Ukambani region. Super delicious. Cowpeas plants usually have two seasons. They are usually planted during the December rains, and they go up to August when they are usually mature and ready. What you have just seen there, the off season, they were not uprooted after their maturity during the previous August season. Along the terraces, we usually leave grass to grow, and this is helpful for the consumption of livestock, especially during the dry season. Fruit farming is either done in the midst of the farm or else along the terraces. Many farmers use plowing with head of cows, that is the bulls, when farming, with very few of them using tractors, just because most of the farms, they are small in size, and also plowing is also cheaper as compared to the use of tractor. There are different types of oranges. The small ones are majorly the tangerines, that is the Sandras and the fixes, while the normal ones are just oranges. The mango trees you see, they usually bear apple mangoes. There are various types of apple mangoes, and the difference comes in with how they look and their tastes. Like there is usually the Kent, the Alfonso, and the Tommy. I know those three types. The maize grown in Ukambani region is the one which can survive harsh climate condition because there is usually low amount of rainfall experienced. The maize crops grown, they usually take around 3 to maximally 5 months of maturity, and for the farmers who have huge tracts of maize and they greatly plant the maize, they can harvest up to even 10 bags of maize whenever there is high amounts of rainfall. The hill you see over there is known as the Nzaui Hill. It is one of the largest hills around in this region, and it is traced to be the origin of the Kamba community. Nzaui Hill is a great historical site, and it is one of the places where many tourists, they go to see the first barefoot, where the first Kamba man stepped from heaven. Farmers in Ukambani region sell their fruits both locally and internationally, and there is also a certain fruit processing plant whereby farmers, they take their fruits whereby they are processed into fresh juices. Farmers are expected to maintain their fruit trees to ensure that they are not infested by pests and they also don't dry up. Intercropping maize and beans is a good practice because whenever the maize, they grow taller, they are able to give shade to the beans, and this prevents the beans from getting too much heat from the sun. This is another section of the farm. Obviously there's the mango trees, and there's also crops, and here we have intercropped the beans and the maize. At this section of the farm is where we shall find the bee farming. There is a fence which separates the farm and the bee farming. There are around 6 to 7 beehives, and this place is a no-go zone because the bees can easily attack you anytime when you try to interfere with their work. The bees are usually on and off from the beehives, and during a timely harvest, we can obtain around 4 to 6 kg of honey. This is the entrance into the bee section. This is another section of the farm. Expect to see dengu, that is green grams, and also maize and kunde. Yes. The most tasty green grams, that is dengu, is grown at Ukambani, and it does so much well in Ukambani region because green grams, they take a very short duration of time to mature, and they also majorly use a little rainfall. They don't usually require a lot of rainfall to mature. Kunde cereals, they do so much well in Ukambani region. There are different types of cowpeas plants. There are those which mature very early, and there are those which take 2 seasons. The ones which take 2 seasons, they usually grow very tall, while the ones which take just 1 season, they are usually short in stature. Right now I'm just about to show you a village broom, and this is a specific type of broom which many people usually prefer because it is easily accessible. It is just there and you don't have to buy from the market. So let me show you the one which you usually use. This broom is referred to as lunguyu in our local dialect. I think it is called so because whenever you handle it carelessly, you are going to kujikuna. Back in those old days at primary school, the teacher could ask for this broom, and the teacher is so much specific. You bring this broom because it is able to last for a long time. I do remember we could bring brooms on Mondays. Hey guys, so that broom could last for at least even 2 weeks, unlike the other local brooms which can just last for some few days. Woe unto you in case you never had this type of brooms in your farm. That meant that you could only sweet talk someone in your class to get it for you, or else you could go ahead and steal it from somewhere where you are very sure you could get this broom, because the teacher never wanted to listen whether you have this broom or not. Were you also asked to bring brooms in your school? Can you share down below, guys? That was my experience, and it was so terrible because if you didn't bring that broom, you could get a punishment. Maybe you dig in the school shamba, or else you do what? You kneel down for a long time, or you get caned, guys. It was that serious. But anyway, we survived. This broom is best used to sweep the compounds. Yeah, that is the major use. We don't sweep with it inside the house. It is majorly for the compounds. I hope that is clear now, guys. When harvesting this broom, you have to cut it at the base like that. At this point, our broom is right here. Let me arrange it, then I'm going to show you how it looks like. There is our broom, guys. Once you start using this broom, guys, there's no going back. This lower part of the farm, it does not have mango trees, but only orange trees. I think you can see them, though they have not yet attained their maturity stage. They are still growing up. These orange trees, they are almost getting to their maturity stage. Most of them have around 3 years. Yeah, so they are almost getting into the flowering stage. These green grams were grown a bit late, unlike the other parts of the farm. That's why they are this too little. Finally, guys, these are the grazing field. This is just one of the sections where we graze our livestock. Many farmers in Ukambani region rely on feeding their livestock using grazing fields. The fields have been dry, but since there is the onset of the rains, there will be grass which is going to grow as time goes on. This marks the end of the video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. May we see each other in the next video. I hope that by now you have a clear picture of how farming is carried out in Ukambani region. Bye bye. Please remember to subscribe, guys. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. Let's get there. Also watch this other video